Every man reaches a moment when he looks at himself and thinks, I should be stronger than this. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Stronger in discipline. Stronger in conviction. Stronger in the way he responds to life instead of being pushed around by it. The modern world tells men to be softer, more agreeable, more passive, more flexible. But deep inside, you know the truth, a man who loses his strength loses himself. And long before the world tried to soften you, the Stoics had already built a blueprint for becoming the strongest version of a man, a blueprint based not on aggression, ego, or dominance, but on self-mastery. Strength, to them, wasn't about overpowering others. Strength was about commanding yourself. So if you've been feeling scattered, unfocused, undisciplined, or easily shaken by life, this episode is not just a message, it's a shift. Because what you're about to hear is the foundation of Stoic strength, translated for a modern man living in a world that constantly chips away at him. Let's start where every transformation begins, with the uncomfortable truth. Most men today are not weak, they're distracted. You weren't born weak. You weren't born unfocused. You weren't born anxious or insecure. These things were installed in you. A world of constant stimulation makes your attention fragile. A world of instant gratification makes your discipline evaporate. A world of comparison makes your self-worth unstable. A world of comfort makes your instincts atrophy. Your environment pulls at you from every direction until you forget the most important thing a man can have, inner direction. The Stoics were surrounded by chaos too, politics, betrayal, war, famine, uncertainty, but they built strength by directing their attention inward instead of outward. They stopped asking, what is happening to me? And started asking, how do I respond? That's where true strength begins, in the decision to lead yourself instead of being led by the world. Strength begins where excuses end. Here's something you won't hear often. Strength doesn't come from motivation. Strength comes from responsibility. A strong man doesn't blame circumstances. He doesn't blame his past. He doesn't blame other people. He says, I don't control everything, but I control myself. That mindset is nuclear. It's rare. It's powerful. And it's the exact moment a man begins to rebuild himself. The Stoics taught that life will always give you a reason to hesitate, complain, or delay. But if you allow yourself to be shaped by excuses, you will never know your potential. Every action you take shapes a habit. Every habit shapes a character. And your character determines your strength. Weak men wait for the perfect moment. Strong men build strength in imperfect moments. The strongest men remain calm under pressure. There's a misconception that being strong means being emotionless, that a strong man is cold, detached, or numb. That's wrong. Stoic strength is not emotional suppression. It's emotional discipline. A strong man feels anger but doesn't lose control. He feels fear but doesn't retreat. He feels stress but doesn't collapse under it. He has the same emotions as everyone else, but they don't run his life. Think about someone you respect. A leader. A mentor. A warrior. A historical figure. Chances are, they didn't earn your respect by being loud or unpredictable. They earned it because they carried themselves with control. Strength is not loud. Strength is silent. Strength is steady. Strength is the man who can stay composed when the room is falling apart. And the Stoics trained this every day. Control what you can. Endure what you must. Ignore what doesn't matter. You want to become a stronger man? Start by mastering your reactions. Control the inner storms, and the outer storms lose their power. The world tests men, that's the point. Modern men complain about challenges as if they're punishments. But challenges are the gym of the mind. Pain is resistance training for the soul. Obstacles are invitations to grow. Stoics believed hardship wasn't something to avoid, it was something to sharpen yourself with. You want more strength? Stop seeking the easy path. Seek the meaningful one. Lift the weight you want to avoid. Have the conversation you fear. Stand up for the boundary you've been letting people cross. Show up when it would be easier not to. Say no when your emotions want you to say yes. Every time you choose discomfort with purpose, you build strength. Every time you choose comfort to avoid discomfort, you lose it. Strength is built in the moments that don't feel good. Your standards define your strength. Every man has a private code, a set of standards he holds for himself even when no one is watching. Some men have high standards. Others have none. But here's the truth: your standards determine your destiny. The Stoics lived by a personal code rooted in integrity, discipline, and self-respect. Not because someone demanded it, but because they demanded it from themselves. A man with high standards doesn't tolerate dishonesty in himself. He doesn't tolerate laziness. He doesn't tolerate self-sabotage. He doesn't tolerate living below his potential. He may fall short, like any human, but he never drops his standards to justify the fall. When you raise your standards for yourself, everything in your life rises with them. Your respect, your discipline, your relationships, your purpose, your strength. The strongest men break and rise again. Strength is not perfection. Strength is resilience. It's the ability to be knocked down by life, stand back up, and say, "You won't break me twice." There's a reason Stoics admired men who endured tragedy, because strength isn't built in comfort, it's built in recovery. A strong man doesn't avoid pain. He learns from it. He doesn't avoid loss. He grows wiser through it. He doesn't avoid failure. He becomes sharper because of it. Strength isn't immunity to suffering. Strength is transforming suffering into power. And this is the part most men forget: every scar you carry can make you weaker. Or it can make you unbreakable. The difference is whether you face it or bury it. Becoming a stronger man is not an outcome, it's a path. There is no finish line. No final transformation. No moment where you're done becoming stronger. Strength is built the same way ancient warriors trained, day by day, moment by moment, decision by decision. It's not glamorous. It's not dramatic. It's not immediate. It's consistent. You choose discipline over comfort. You choose courage over avoidance. You choose effort over excuses. You choose responsibility over blame. You choose self-respect over approval. One choice at a time. Again and again. Until strength isn't something you try to have, it becomes who you are. Here is the Stoic blueprint, distilled into one truth: become the kind of man you would trust if your entire life depended on him. That's the blueprint. That's the path. That's the mission. Your strength isn't out there in the world. It's already inside you. Waiting to be claimed. Waiting to be sharpened. Waiting to be lived. And the moment you begin leading yourself with discipline, calm, courage, and responsibility, you stop being shaped by the world and become the man who shapes it.